Hello everyone, Scott Magoon here coming to you from my studio. This week it's Linus the little yellow pencil. I'll show you how to draw with your eraser, plus we'll take a look at your artwork. It's all ahead. Welcome to the studio. It's story time. This week's book is Linus the Little Yellow Pencil by me. Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt frustrated by that inner voice that says that your artwork isn't good enough? It's like you're your own worst critic and your own biggest fan at the same time. Yeah? Then this book is for you. Linus is full of inspiration and wants to make his mark at the Art Supply Family Art Contest coming up. Ernie, his eraser, isn't so sure about the drawings that Linus creates. But one big collaborative idea draws them together to create something neither one of them could do on their own. This ode to art points out the power of sharing the creative process and sticking with it. I'm sharing this book today with the kind permission of Little Brown Books for Young Readers. I hope you like it. Here goes. I hope you like that. So what do you say? Do you want to try to do a drawing much like Linus and Ernie did, where they both kind of work together? We'll use our pencil and our eraser to create some art. Yeah? Okay. For that, we're going to go over to my art bench and we're going to draw there. So come on over there. All right, let's try to draw something that Linus and Ernie might have done together in the book. It's something called reductive drawing. And it's the process of using a pencil or charcoal and an eraser to create a series of lights and darks that you might not expect. And it's a really cool way of experimenting with light, shadow, and it gets us thinking about the eraser as a legitimate drawing tool. You can draw just as well and just as beautifully with an eraser, something we usually erase with, than you can with pencil and charcoal. So for today, I'm going to use you don't have to, you can use a pencil for this. I'm going to use charcoal. So if you can find charcoal in your art supply kit, maybe ask mom or dad, maybe they have some charcoal you could use. I'm going to use a kneaded eraser and we're going to draw an apple together. Come take a look. We're going to take a look down here at my artwork. You can see I've got a nice big piece of paper. I've got my kneaded eraser and my charcoal. And what I'm going to do to start is just make a nice big shape like this. Oops. And one thing you want to do before you start is make sure your drawing surface is fairly flat. Otherwise, you're going to get marks like that. But hey, I'm going to go with it because it's going to add some uniqueness to my drawing. I'm going to add a nice big square shape like that, okay? Nice big rectangle shape like this. Just like that. You could fill the whole paper, but for today's example, I'm just going to make a nice little rectangular shape, okay? There we go. And if you want, you can do this, blend it with your fingertips. You're going to get some really nice messy fingers, which I love. Check it out. Okay. Next, we're going to just start drawing in a nice sort of apple shape. It's going to be an apple as though it's lying down on a table, okay? Not standing up, but lying down on a table. And for that, we're just going to make a nice little circular shape like this. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that in as well, just like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and erase some of that, believe it or not, using my kneaded eraser. And what this is doing is it's taking some of the charcoal into the eraser itself, right off of the paper, but it's also blending it. And so you're getting this nice sort of smoother texture here than you are out here. Do you see that? Good. Really fun to work with a kneaded eraser. My light source is going to be over here. That means everything on this side of the drawing is going to be in shadow. So I'm going to erase a little bit more on that side, on this side than this side. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and draw in a little bit more apple detail. Okay. this. I'm going to shade that in. A little bit more like that. Blend it a little bit. Use my eraser again. Kind of get in there and erase. Again, this is called reductive because I'm reducing the amount of charcoal on my page. Just like that. Just trying to build it up a little bit. I gotta tell you, for all the reducing, you're also building up the darkness. As much as you're reducing the light, you're building up the dark as well. Okay, we're going to smooth it out a little bit more using our eraser. The eraser's cool. The kneaded eraser's cool. It can be any shape you want, really. You can make it into a point so you can get very fine erasing. It can be really broad like a paintbrush, so you can almost paint with it. Like that. See that? Yeah. It's really up to you how you use your kneaded eraser. It's quite versatile. All right, I guess I can start to add maybe a little bit more black. Let's add a little bit more black there. This needs a little more light over here. There we go. Blend that in a little bit. I love charcoal. It's so fun to work with. It's just very forgiving, very sketchy, very loose, but the end product, you can get some really photorealistic effects. It's quite cool. Let's add the stem here. Let's add the leaf as well. Maybe we can go out like this. Okay. I'm going to start to add more details in that leaf and erase that leaf a little bit. That's another thing too, with reductive drawing, you can go back and add line work in, even though you're erasing. You're kind of switching back and forth between both to create your drawing. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Let's see if I can remove that hard black line to indicate that and align more on color or shade for that part. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Add some shading in there. We could definitely add more shade out here. So our light's coming this way. This is looking more finished. Let's take a little bit, take just a little bit off this. There we go. There we go. Reduce the amount of shading over here. I found that when you leave areas bright, you've got a bright zone in your drawing, and then you've got the dark zone in your drawing. The eye really likes that. The eye really likes that transition and the severe contrast. Let's make that stem a little bit better. Sharpen the stem a little bit more. Go well a little bit. Oops, that was not a mistake. That was a mistake. But as we saw, it's pretty forgiving. Add some of those little texture dots in here. Apples sometimes have little marks on them, like that. Up a little bit with the eraser. Again, you can make it pointy like this. Let's see if we can add a little bit of this leaf shadow. That helps to make it look a little more three-dimensional as well, as though the light is coming across over here, and we've got the sort of leaf shadow hitting here. We can diffuse it by smudging it. Not 100% accurate, but I'm drawing from my imagination, not from a model, and doing the best I can. Right? Go. Smudge that out a little bit. Diffuse that more. Just smooth that out a little bit like that. Okay. All right. I think we're almost there. I think we're almost done with our apple drawing. I would love to see your apple drawing. I won't be showing it on a future episode, at least not for the future, foreseeable future, but I will put them up on my website. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know. But look, it works. See that? Yeah, all right. I'm gonna stop there. Anyway, I was saying, if you want to send in your drawings, send them in, and I'll post them to my Scott Studio Storytime website. I've posted all of the artwork that I've gotten in over the past few weeks up there, and I'd love to post your drawing. So please send it in. I'll put it up on the website, and if I do future episodes, maybe next season, I will definitely show it on that show, okay? But I think you should show your drawing to mom and dad, or whoever loves your artwork. They would love to see it as well. I know for a fact that they would love to see that. All right, I'm gonna sign it over here. That's gonna pretty much do it for my reductive drawing. I hope you like that. There we go. I hope you liked that. It was great fun drawing, just like Linus and Ernie do in Linus the Lovely Old Pencil. Send in your drawings. I'd love to see them. And speaking of your drawings, let's take a look at some of the drawings you've sent in over the past couple weeks. I think you'll like them. Here they are. Well, we've got a bunch of great art to look at here in the last episode of the story time. Let's jump right in. We've got a drawing here from Where Is My Balloon a couple episodes back. I love this drawing because it's got a beautiful color palette, beautiful shapes, but it's also got this beautiful white space as well. If you can kind of zone into the white shape too, it's got this really nice flow to it, this really full shape to it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sending in this wonderful owl and monkey drawing. It looks like Monkey's going to win that balloon. Nice work. We've got an excellent dragon from I Will Not Eat You. This is Theodore the Dragon. And look at this great mouth and his eyes looking up, roaring fire, very dramatic. Excellent work with the scales, the wing, the tail, and that cave. Great job filling that whole page. Very nice composition. Good job. Thank you for sending that in. And another one from this artist, the Mars rover. The Curiosity rover, not an easy drawing, but you nailed it. And nice job adding Earth as well there in the background. Good job with the wheels too. Thank you. Nice job. We're going to see some drawings from Granny Gomez and Jigsaw. Here's Jigsaw the pig. I love what you did with the eyes on Jigsaw, very expressive. And of course, lovely flowers and the watermelon too. Nice job. Thanks for sending that in and for all your drawings. I really appreciate it. We've got another pig drawing from this artist. I love the big, long, curly, cute tail and the watermelon on its nose. Nice job. I love it. And enjoy that trampoline. Man, that looks like fun. Thanks for sending in your drawing. We've got another Jigsaw drawing here. I love the curly, cute tail here too. And beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers. The sky is full of energy as well. Nice job. Thank you for sending that in. We've got another Mars rover here. Look at this. Beautiful colors. Beautiful landscape of Mars, and the skyscape is cool as well. I love what you did with the robotic arms, and the wheels are very well done. Those were hard to do, but you nailed it. Nice job. Thanks for sending that in. We're going to start to see a couple of Big Mean Mike cool fuzzy bunnies. Here's one with a lot of attitude. Nice job with the eyebrows and the arms and the huge feet. I wonder what this fuzzy bunny would be saying if he was going to be saying something really nice, really full of attitude and life. Great job. Thank you so much for sending in your fuzzy bunny. We've got another fuzzy bunny here from my super fan. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my super fan. For those of you who don't know, he has drawn an illustration for me every single week of the show, with the exception of the first episode, because of course I didn't have any viewer art in that episode, but he's drawn something for us every single week. Let's all give him a big round of applause. I love this fuzzy bunny, just like I've loved all of your drawings. I hope you keep drawing throughout the summer and beyond. Nice job. Thank you very much for all of your work. And thanks to his mom as well for allowing him to tune in and be such a great and fun and creative part of the show. Thanks, guys. And in a studio story time first, we've got our first digital time-lapse, drawing time-lapse submission. This comes to us from an artist who used Procreate to create her tiny fuzzy bunny drawing, and then she used the view time-lapse feature, which I showed on that episode as well. So we are able to enjoy all of the steps she took in making her fuzzy bunny drawing, and all the steps that she kind of went back on and fixed and changed to improve her drawing with. Great job. Thank you very much for sending in this tiny fuzzy bunny. I hope you liked Procreate. I hope you keep using it. I know I've liked it very much as well. Thank you once again to everybody who sent in art over the past several weeks. It's been my favorite part of the show. I hope you've enjoyed seeing your artwork and your fellow artists' artwork on the show. They will live on my Scott Studio Storytime webpage. Please check them out there. And if you're seeing this episode after the show has ended, after the season has ended, it's okay. Send in your artwork and I'll put it up on the webpage for everybody to enjoy. And if we do future episodes, who knows? If we do future episodes, I will add your drawings to those future shows. Thanks, everybody. That's gonna do it for this episode of Scott Studio Storytime. Please like and subscribe, ring that notification bell. It lets me know you're out there. You can find all of the previous episodes of Scott Studio Storytime on my website, and much more about my books. Check it out. It's my website, scottmagoon.com. I think you'll like it. Thanks for all of the kind words and words of encouragement you've given us over the past several weeks. We've really enjoyed hearing from you. Isn't that right, Dan?
Yes, thanks everyone.
Thanks, Dan. It's been a great working with you, Dan. It's been an honor to share these story times with you. Writing and drawings is usually a solitary thing, something I do on my own. But this little room has never been so connected to all of you readers and artists out there like it's been during these past few months. I will remember the space that we shared, and I hope you do too. Keep writing, drawing, creating with all of your heart. I hope our paths cross again somehow. thank you so much for making this little studio just that much more special to me. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, wash those hands, have a great summer. So long for now. Bye-bye, everyone.